it's not a real YouTube video unless you have a sweet lighted background prop. So I decided to make this light up LED subscribe button. Okay, so we got our pattern glued onto our MDF. We got the top section of it cut off. You could do this with a jigsaw, you could do it with a router, you could do it with a hand saw and files and a whole lot of time. I decided to cheat and go the easy route, especially because this is MDF, and do the bandsaw box version, where I just sliced the top of it off. That way, when I glue it back together, you won't be able to see the seam, especially because it's MDF. So the only thing left to do is finish cutting out the letters slowly, because the nice thing about MDF is that it cuts really easy. The drawback to MDF is that it cuts really easy, so especially on the bandsaw, if I slip or move just a little bit, it gouges into it, but it's not a big deal. Okay, all the letters are cut out. It's still in pieces. What's next is I need to go through with these tiny little baby files and finesse all of the letters, clean up the lines and edges, and then it's time to sand, paint, prep, prime, all of that with this. Now the tricky thing is as you can see, it's still in pieces, and I'm going to be gluing this over top of some white acrylic so that the light can shine through when I add LED lights. I can't do that right now, because if I did that, then I'd be painting over the white acrylic too, which would be counterproductive. So I'm going to add some wooden supports to the back with some CA glue to hold everything together. Hopefully those are easy to take off. We'll find out. Famous last words.
These little cracks didn't fill up. These little cracks didn't fill up with the primer as much as I thought they would, so I'm going to go through and fill those in with some Bondo before I put the red on.
Alright, so we got our sign cut out, put together, painted, primed and painted actually. The letters, I went through and painted them white just so that there's a little bit more contrast there when the sign's sitting by itself. Centers are all done. I held them on this piece of cardstock with some painter's tape doubled over. That worked extremely well. I was thinking about it and I need to pivot. And I need to pivot from the original idea for two reasons. Number one, I was over engineering it. Number two, I couldn't find any white plexiglass locally that didn't cost an arm and a leg. So the original idea was to take this, mount it to some white plexiglass, and then add some spacers between that and put a backing board, and then the lights would go in between them and the backing board. So what I'm actually gonna do is I got this clear plexiglass that's a little thin, but it was relatively inexpensive. I'm going to I'm gonna sand it with some 150 grit to kind of frost it, and then I'm gonna put a piece of parchment paper in between it and sandwich another piece on top. That's going to not only make this stiffer so that I can just use it as the backer board, I don't have to do anything else, but it's also gonna make it a little bit more opaque so the light shines through white, a little softer, not really harsh. By doing it that way, I'm thinking I can just attach the lights underneath it, facing up, and then around it facing out, and that'll give me the look that I need without having to do the spacers and the backing board and making it all thick. So let's do that. I feel like there was something else I was supposed to say, but I don't remember.
What are you doing?
Recording?
In the middle of the project?
Yeah. Okay, so. Motherfucker. So what I'm gonna do instead, I like this angle a bit better. So I decided to make this. It didn't work. Hey. Hey, So I decided to make this. I don't need to say my name. No.